Hey everybody, welcome. It's Dr. Brown from KNS Chiropractic, your Baltimore area chiropractor. Today we're here with an employee of mine, Sam. She's been having problems. She's got some arthritis in her hips. We know that. She's been diagnosed by her rheumatologist. So we've been adjusting her low back, her pelvis, her hips. They always seem to go out of place. The more she gets adjusted, the better they stabilize and the better she does. Right, Sam?
Yeah, pretty much. As long as I stay with my adjustments, no pain.
Right. And she works in a dental office as well, so she's constantly bent over all day and things like that that can definitely throw her hips and her pelvis off. So I'm going to show you today how we adjust. We're going to give her a full spine adjustment because she's stiff in her neck and her mid back, but we're also going to adjust her hips, her low back, and her pelvis. So let's show you how we do this. Okay. Just land your stomach for me. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is, you probably, I don't know if you can see, I never know if somebody can see, but her hip is riding up on this right side, so her right leg's short. So that's letting me know something's wrong with this pelvis. And what's happening is it's riding up on this right side, so it's going in a superior direction, which puts a lot of pressure on her hips, her pelvis, and things like that. So the first type of treatment that I do is what's called a drop table adjustment. So we're going to use this table. It's going to pop up. It's going to drop down and help get her hips in place, or her pelvis in place. So this is a pretty cool way to do it. That helps to realign the pelvis. So it's getting straighter. So that's a step in the right direction. Now what I'm going to adjust is I'm going to adjust kind of her low back, right where around her sacroiliac joint, where her low back and her pelvis are meeting. Right through this area. Here's her tailbone or her sacrum, and low back is right here. So we're going to adjust right here. What I just adjusted before was kind of this hip riding up. We wanted to get this one down, and now we're going to adjust in her low back. So Sam, lay on your side, face me this way. Okay, come on around here. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to adjust right in here. Right over her pelvic area. Just relax this. Good. Now we're going to flip her on the other side and do the other side. Same thing over here. Good. And she's been stiff in her neck, so we're going to adjust her neck. Come on up here now so you can. Good, that was perfect. Good adjustment. So we're gonna have her stand up for a sec. We're gonna have her move around, and we're gonna lay back down. I want to check her leg length to make sure it's, not watch your finger. Lay on your stomach. Just make sure her leg length is where it needs to be.
Oops.
And I don't know if you can see this on camera, but it's really cool. Her legs are perfectly straight. So we know her spine's in alignment. That's exactly what we want. That's what we wanted out of her pelvis, out of her low back, and out of her hips. Actually, it's still running up a teeny bit on this side. So here, flip over on your back, Sam. I'm going to adjust her hip. I'm going to traction her hip out. Something's still riding up superiorly, meaning that its hip is riding up into this joint. Just hold on for me. Do you feel that?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this one. Yeah. Both of them. Let's sit you up. Flip your around one more time. Put your finger. Let's just check it. All right, that did it. That was perfectly straight. Yeah, really good. Okay, stand up. Sam, how did that feel?
Awesome.
Okay, so that last hip adjustment that I did, tell them what that felt like.
It just feels like it's pulling it apart, which is what it feels like it needs to do, is just have what's stuck up there just gets pulled in. And it feels great.
You didn't hear it on the camera, but it was a nice big release. Yeah. I mean, I felt the joint completely open up. So everything had balanced out almost. It was just kind of off a little bit. So that's why I wanted to check that. And I know Sam, she's been here for a long time, so I know the way her hip rides up. So that's why we traction that out. Got everything in alignment. Hopefully she'll do well. And we will see you next week for another video. Remember, pain's not a lifestyle, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.